Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Welcome to Science PEDIA. Today we'll talk about a topic. Did you know what the topic is? You don't know what's the topic. The topic is today's topic is change in surrounding various incident. So without talking, let's start the video. And please like and comment my videos. Okay, let's start. Melting and boiling, the process of transformation of solid substance into liquid is called melting. The process of transforming of liquid substance into vapor is called boiling point. So friends, I have made a video about melting point. You will get this video on transformation of heat and temperature. So please friend, watch this video. Now let's talk about physical and chemical change. It is very interesting for me and I also love this process. So let's start. The change in which the shape, appearance or tilt of substance alterate, but its chemical combination remains same is called physical change. Chemical reaction is a process in which one or more substances are converted to one or more different substances are chemical reaction. Now we'll talk about another lesson. So please read the every lines of chemical and physical change. Now we'll talk about stainless and steel. Stainless steel is made by mixing carbon and nickel and chromium with iron. It is several times strong and harder than iron. Rust doesn't occur in it. There are many definitions you will get in science textbook and city textbook of class 7. Now we'll go for another lesson. Decaying of metal. Decaying of metal. The red or orange coating that form on the surface of iron, which exposed to air and moisture, is called rust. It is a chemical change. Rust is an iron oxide formed by reaction of iron and oxygen. It is preserved of water and or air moisture. Now we'll talk about another lesson. So by studying this lesson is two important lessons. So watch this lesson very carefully, because in this lesson there are many kind of definition and some important lines. So let's start. Galvanizing. To give a layer of zinc and any iron stuff is called galvanizing. This layer of zinc protects the iron surface to come in contact with air and water. Thus, it helps keep rust away from the iron stuff. Tin can also be used instead of zinc for some purpose. And this lesson is very important for us. So read it very carefully. Now we'll go for another lesson, which is painting. You can see your near site and your house, your office, your school. They are painting. Okay, they are paint. So this lesson is also very interesting for us. Painting one metal surface can be also keep the metal away from the air and water. As a result, rust cannot be take place on the painting metal surface. So the painting is very common thing we see in our cars many times. We are painted. we go from another last lesson, that is, what did you know? I know it is electroplating. Okay, I will say some explanation and of electroplating. And electroplating is a process of making layer of metal on the surface of other metal through electricity. Generally, nickel and chromium, tin, silver and gold are used to make the layer. It not only prevents the rust but also increase the shine of an object. You can see the figure of electroplating. We will go to another last and first lesson. This lesson is combustion, the chemical change of a substance that creates heat and energy by reacting with oxygen in the air is called combustion. There are many definitions of combustion in your science textbook, NCT, Bangladesh National Curriculum book. You will get many of the definition of this chapter. So, and we will go for another lesson, that is what water cycling. You may see that in rainy season it rains. How this rain come from? And this rain is come from from our sky. So I have see a video of water cycle. So watch the video, okay?
First, we'll need the sun. When the sun shines on water on the Earth's surface, the heat of the sun warms the water, turning it into an invisible gas called water vapour. This process, the changing of water into a gas, is called evaporation. Because gases are lighter than liquids, water vapour rises up into the sky. And the further you move up and away from the Earth's surface, the colder the temperature gets. So in the sky, the water vapour cools and changes back into tiny water droplets. This change is called condensation and is the opposite of evaporation. Clouds are made up of tiny water droplets, so when condensation occurs in the sky, clouds form and grow. Let's take a closer look. When water droplets bump into one another, they stick together and grow in size. They continue to grow until they are too heavy and fall as rain. They even grow as they bump into one another on their journey from the cloud to the ground. And every single raindrop that reaches the ground is made up of 1 million of the original tiny water droplets. Raindrops fall on the ground's surface where the sun can shine on them, and the whole process happens again. This is called the water cycle and keeps water moving from the ground to the sky, providing the water needed for plants, animals and people to survive. So now you know.
And that's the end of our class. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.